Hi, I'm Ameya from techtree.com and I'm back with yet another gadget this week. After the success of the Samsung Galaxy Note, there have been a lot of large screen phones in the market, but none of them have actually challenged the Note. But today we have for you something that takes not just the Note but the Note 2 heads on. We are talking about the LG Optimus G Pro. To begin with, the Optimus G Pro is as big as the Galaxy Note 2, and this one also comes with a 5.5-inch display, but this is a full HD display, which means a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels. Also, the build quality is quite sturdy. The looks are a little similar, though I wouldn't say it's exactly like the Samsung. And coming back to the build quality, it feels a little plasticky, but the construction is quite solid and it should be able to survive a couple of drops, though I would advise you not to drop it. Coming back to the screen, the display is quite sharp and it's one of the best displays I've seen in recent times, and the sunlight legibility is also good. The touch response, we had nothing to complain about, and it's absolutely smooth. Moving on to the specifications, this device is completely loaded. It comes with a 1.7 GHz quad-core processor based on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 SoC and 2 GB of RAM. Along with that, there's 32 GB of internal storage and a microSD card slot to expand it further. So on that front, we have absolutely nothing to complain about, and it does translate into performance because the UI is quite smooth and the phone hardly lags. Now, one interesting feature that I thoroughly enjoyed in this phone is this feature called Q Remote, which makes use of this little IR port on the top that you see here. What it does is it allows you to sync all the remote controls in the house, your TV, your music system, for that matter your home theater system and the AC with this phone. And using this app, you can control all those devices right from your phone. Now that is a very interesting feature to have, and this is one impressive universal remote control that you will get. For the serious mobile gamers, I've got some good news for you because the G Pro is a capable mobile gamer. We tried running not just the casual ones but also some serious games like Real Racing 3 and Dead Trigger, which are generally graphic intensive, and this phone can crunch them quite easily. On the software front, this phone comes preloaded with the Android Jelly Bean 4.1 OS. Now, while we may not have issue with that version, I was a little disappointed not to see the latest version of the OS, which is 4.2, on this device out of the box. Hopefully, LG will update the OS soon. Also, on the UI front, LG has made adjustments to it, or modifications rather. So you have the LG Optimus UI on top of Android on this one. And I personally find the UI quite decent, though in certain cases it looks a little cluttered. However, you have an option of decluttering it, so nothing much to complain about again. Now let's move on to the photographic capabilities of this device. The LG Optimus G Pro comes with a 13 megapixel camera with autofocus and LED flash. Now while the picture quality or the image quality is quite good, it's not what you expect from a 13 megapixel camera. Again proving that megapixels is just a number, and at the end of the day what matters is the picture quality. So as long as you don't overly expect something purely because it's a 13 megapixel camera, you won't be disappointed. The camera is also capable of recording 1080p videos, which is full HD, and the picture quality is pretty decent. Also, just like Samsung has with the Galaxy S4, LG has bundled a lot of nifty features with the G Pro, especially for the camera. Though they may not be as elaborate as you get on the S4, they're still fun to play around with. One such feature that I would like to mention is the audio zoom. What it essentially does is when you're recording a video and if you zoom on a particular person and if the person is speaking loudly, the audio gets automatically enhanced. Now that is something I haven't seen in any camera or a phone before, and it's quite cool. Now let's take a quick look at the multimedia capabilities of this device. On the audio front, the sound quality is very good and we have nothing to complain about. As for the built-in video player, that one is impressive too, and it's capable of playing almost all the formats that we threw at it, including MKV. Now that is something that you don't get in too many phones. Given all the features that this device packs in and the impressive hardware that I mentioned earlier in the review, you will need one hell of a battery to keep this phone running for more than a day. And it does come with a whopping 3140 mAh battery that powers this device and keeps it on for around 2 days. Now that is a very impressive battery life for this device, and for that matter any Android phone that I have come across. Last but not the least, the price. The LG Optimus G Pro comes with a price tag of 42,000 rupees, which I thought was over the top. And given the fact that this phone competes with the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, which is priced a good 12,000 rupees below this one, I think LG missed a trick with the pricing and they overpriced this device. Yes, the specifications here are better than that of the Note 2, but still a 12,000 rupee premium isn't exactly warranted. Also, not a complaint with just this phone, but a phone with a 5.5-inch screen, I find it a little hard to hold, carry around and more importantly operate with one hand, where this one also misses out. The price does take away some magic from the G Pro, and also the fact that it's difficult to carry around in a pocket or for that matter use it with a single hand. But despite that, the phone offers a lot of good things and hence we would rate it at 3.5 out of 5 stars. So that's it for now. If you want to check out the reviews of latest gadgets and of course a lot of tech related stuff, keep watching this space, or even better, subscribe to this channel.